Welcome to Weekly Cosmic Messages. This is for the week of March 23rd to 29th, 2025. This week we do have an eclipse coming on the 29th. What I've been feeling intuitively is that this is a time to put old karma to rest. It's a time to let go of whatever's been holding us back, to stop looking backwards and keep our eyes forwards where we want to go next. We're entering into the age of Aries and Aquarius, which is all about innovation, change. Aries is that fiery, passionate energy that just goes after it. It just goes and does it. So more of that action-oriented energy. Also, it's more of that warrior energy as well, of like, nothing's going to stop me. And yeah, the time of revolution, time of change is here. So the way I'm seeing it is more of an internal release of what we've been telling ourselves, the story that's been on repeat for you. For me, I've had a story of I always give more than I get back. I always give more than I receive. And it gets me into a place of resentment and feeling like I don't want to do any of this anymore, because I always overgive. And that has been my story. And at any time I can choose to stop doing that. But I do believe that we're in a time now where if you recognize your story, you recognize the perspective that you're stuck in, you can do something about it. And you can decide, yes, this is the time to release this. This is the time that I'm choosing to let this go. I'm not going to keep looking back in the past and how I was taken advantage of or abused or neglected or abandoned, whatever your story is. And I'm going to go forward now in a place of confidence. The other card I've been getting a lot is confidence is your key to success. So if you believe that it's possible, it is. And the more you feel in that confident energy of, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing here. I know why I'm here. I know why I'm here to serve, or how I'm here to serve. If you know that, then go do it. If you don't know that, I can help you in a private reading to get more clear as to why you're here, what you're here to accomplish or complete, what your mission work is. I do birth chart readings that can help with that. I can see where your sun is in your chart. I can also see how you, are with money and possessions. I can see the career house, which is all about how you show up in your career and how your reputation is. So that's something I can do with a birth chart reading. In my abundance breakthrough readings, I could see the mindset that's blocking you. I could see the story you're stuck in, and I can call you out lovingly for that story and help bring awareness to it. It's often difficult to see what our own story is. When you do see it, you can't unsee it. And then you see the pattern in other areas of life too. Maybe you show up that way in romantic relationships or in your family relationships and also in your career. So when you see the story and you decide, I'm going to adopt a new story, I'm going to let go of that story, I'm going to stop telling that story, then you get to decide what your new story is. So I will put a link below if you're interested in working with me one-on-one through a private session. I do private readings and coaching. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in for the week of March 23rd to 29th. I'm going to pull first from the Moonology deck by Yasmin Boland. So messages for our greatest and highest good in regards to what we can expect this week with the energy. Messages for our greatest and highest good for the week of March 23rd and 29th to 29th. I've been getting that card so many times. Oh, I keep getting the exact same cards. This is so funny. I pull cards for myself every single morning. And this is one of the cards I keep getting. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. And then the other card that I've been getting on repeat is North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. I'm going to ask for one more from The Power of Surrender by Judith Orloff. One or two more. We'll see what pops out here. So there's one. Let's do one more. Messages for our greatest and highest good for the week of March 23rd to 29th. Okay. Surrender denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. Surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Okay, so let me tune in for this. Show the world the real you. Step out of your comfort zone. Surrender denial. Surrender your fear of intimacy. Okay. So these two go together. Show the world the real you and surrender your fear of intimacy. We can't show another or the world who we are if we don't know who we are. So when you do know who you are and you are in denial about who you really are and you're hiding that, it becomes really painful, and it makes me feel emotional just thinking about that. Like when you know your power, when you know how much impact you're here to have, and when you know how big you are, how bright you are, and you're not letting yourself go for fear of being uncomfortable, like fear of doing something you haven't done before, you're blocking intimacy. You're blocking intimacy with yourself. You're blocking intimacy with God. You're blocking intimacy with your partners, your lover, your friends, family. Like intimacy is blocked when you don't allow yourself to be all that you are. So stop denying the power that you are. Stop holding yourself back, pretending you're smaller than you are, or quieter than you are, or more dim than you know you're here to be. And you need to step out of your comfort zone. You need to do something different. If you keep doing the same things again and again, you're going to get the same results. Now, if you circle back to something you did before because you feel more ready now, that is different, because the timing is different and divine time is a real thing. And if you do something before, a lot of spiritual teachers and workers, we tend to be ahead of the times. So a gift will unfold before people are ready for it. I often think of the movie Back to the Future, when Michael J. Fox is playing that song, the rock song, on stage. And then he's like all in his flow. He's like all in it. And he opens his eyes and the audience is like they're just like, they're not ready for it. And I think he even says, like, I guess you all aren't ready for that yet. When you have spiritual gifts that unlock before the world is ready for them, and then you think, oh, that didn't work, or nobody cares, nobody's listening, it's because they weren't ready for it yet, or the timing wasn't right, or you weren't ready for all of it yet. You weren't ready to show the world the real you yet. And so you stopped it prematurely, or you just thought, oh, this doesn't work, or this isn't going to make me any money, or nobody will believe me, right? But now the time is right. The time is now. We're in the age of Aquarius, which this is full moon in Aquarius, where like let your freak flag fly. So it's just like what Aquarius is. Let your freak flag fly. Let your weird out. Embrace your weird. Show the world who you really are. Show them your gifts. It doesn't matter if they believe you or not, or if they hire you or not, or if they want to date you or not, or whatever. It's be who you are. Like it's time to be authentically who you are. Stop denying the power that you are, and let others see you, see all of you. So that's surrendering the fear of intimacy. Whew, love that message for this week. Let me know in the comments below how it resonates with you. If you want to go deeper and do a private reading with me, the link will be below. Birth chart readings are to help you see more of your purpose, more of how you can receive money, how you can just more awareness around relationships too. Like I can see how you are with your intimate relationships and also with like friends and things like that. And if you feel like you've been holding yourself back and you don't know why, that's what the Abundance Breakthrough reading is for. I also do astrocartography for people looking to move or relocate. I do relocation astrology, so that's an option as well. But all of that will be below. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a beautiful week.